Alexa, pause please. Viva Mexico! Welcome to another edition of Tea Time with Brooks and Steve. Wally, the Mr. Quincy Jones. He's waiting for a ball to be thrown, which I'm going to do momentarily.
He's our water dog.
Water dog.
One hates the water.
Yeah, this one loves it. So yeah, here we are, another episode of Tea Time. And we think we have something special for you. Actually, it's Dia de Muerte today. It's kind of one of the last afternoons we're going to have with sun here for 6 months or so. As we have
time change
this weekend. But we're enjoying it while we can. And I think we have something really special to present to you today. And we're looking forward to trying. You can see it hasn't been opened. Although I did take the piece of plastic off ahead of time. It's still in its packaging, which is interesting because when you're looking at all these, hundreds of thousands of bottles of tequila on the shelf, this one sort of stands out because it's in like this bag or a piece of paper that's wrapped and tied with this wine.
Like
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It really stands out. Jumped out at me actually at a store that I went to for the first time looking for something good to pick. And saw this, I was like, oh wow, I've been seeing a lot about this on social media, and it's getting some good.
There's been a lot of chatter about it.
Yeah,
sure.
And it's all very, very good. I'm sort of getting ahead of myself, but on Tequila Matchmaker gets in the Reposado. I should have said that from the beginning. This is the Viva Mexico's Reposado.
Yep.
On Tequila Matchmaker, it gets scores 85, so which is really good.
That is good.
So, yeah, what else can we say about it? I'm going to start opening it while you...
Okay. It is produced at NOM 1414, which makes a lot of really good things. The agave is grown up in the highlands. And it's very special agave that is actually in place and aged before they're using it for 6 to 8 years, which is nice. You really get a lot of sugars from it. And what else? What's the township that it's in? I forgot.
So it's in that special place up in Jalisco, the highlands, called Arandas. And there's a lot of good tequilas being made up in that area. And I think they benefit from a lot of different things. The whatever the word is, couture or whatever, for the soil and the minerality of that, and the spring water that it's made with has a lot of good minerals coming down from the mountains and stuff. So we're expecting some really good things from it. She mentioned that it's produced at NOM 1414, which is ranked on Tequila Matchmaker number 13 out of 139 distilleries. So it's a well-respected distillery. And they make brands like Artinom 1414 and Alma de Jaguar, which has been getting a lot of good press lately. Siempre moved to 1414, and the quality of their tequila totally improved and started getting better scores, things like that. Lost Lori and EO are some of the known brands that are there. This is the house brand, though. The owner of the distillery wanted to make his own special.
That's cool.
And the word Viva is part of his family name, so that's kind of cool. Viva Mexico, but it's kind of
A family.
throwback to the family, which, by the way, has been in the business for 5 generations.
That's huge.
They started making tequila in 1994, but family business got their start in 1929 by growing agave plants. So they've been around for a long time. I would like to say that they know what they're doing. So again, expectations are high, and
really good products coming out of it.
yeah. You want to just tell them a little bit about the process?
Something that I heard about, whether or not it's true, I'm not 100% sure, but they wind up during the fermentation process, they use classical music in the background, just to help the process and to make it smooth and complex and all of that. So I thought that was kind of cool. Given we have a kid who's really into classical music, and so we get it. We understand the backbone of what classical music does to people, and it'll be interesting to see the complexity of what it tastes like.
Well, a lot of people that are into plants and growing plants use classical music to
Sure.
nurture them along. So it's
And-
sort of the same feel, right?
And newborn kids
Newborn
today,
kids.
a lot of parents wind up cranking up the Mozart.
So yeah, so the agave plants are grown for 6 to 8 years. They bring them into their stone ovens, and they cook them for about, according to the website, 48 to 50 hours. They use spring water for the water, which is again really,
Different.
really nice. Yeah. And again, the classical music really is pretty cool. If there's any one thing to buy this or to get this for, it's for that reason. It's kind of unique and interesting to talk about. The Reposado, aged in American oak barrels. I think there might be Jack Daniels barrels.
Yeah, I'm going to chart a little bit.
Uh-huh. So we're expecting some good flavors to come through, and they're aged for anywhere between 4 to 8 months. That's their kind of their wheelhouse, if you will.
Smells good. Even from
Yeah,
here.
it totally smells good. I'm glad we gave it a little bit of time to breathe and burn off some of the alcohol. That's got a nice color.
It is.
It's got a nice
Reposado standard.
It's not so dark. It's
No.
like straw-like. It's like the rim on your glasses there. Yeah, baby. So
You gonna smell it too, babe?
let's see what it gets on the nose. What do you want?
I'm getting bacon spices and cinnamon and vanilla and caramel and all that great stuff.
Yeah,
How about you?
me too. It's a little bit agave, but not too much. And I kind of like that in a reposado. I expect it in a blanco, but I like the subtlety of the agave in reposados that I like.
Yep.
And after that, it's really warm. You know, it's a warm nose, like almost like it's like a caramel. You know, like a melted
Yeah.
caramel.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Wow.
It's really good. Cinnamon I'm getting now on the palate. It's got a nice rich feel to it. You know, they've got really nice legs here, and it's got a good mouth feel. I don't really talk about that too much. Cinnamons, the caramel's coming back. Vanilla maybe.
I'm getting, at first, my first sip, I had heat, a little bit of heat. Not much, but a little bit of heat. And it lingers for a really long time, but it's pleasant for the lingering. And I'm getting citrus notes and definitely caramel. Maybe some apple, I don't know.
Yeah.
Black licorice.
It's complex for sure.
Vanilla. Do you have any mineral? I'm almost in the back end.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think so. It's definitely has some picking up some of that minerality of the
Very
soil.
pleasant.
Really
Very
good.
pleasant, yeah.
It's really complex for a reposado. I'm actually now interested in trying their añejo. I bet that's special, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be. They make Blanco, Reposado, and Añejo. I don't think they make any other expressions of that.
Where did you buy this?
Boy, I wish I could tell you. I was out picking something up for business, and I was in a town that I really don't go to at all, and I just kind of looked up the nearest liquor store just to see what they had, and they had it. I don't remember the name, but it was in Davie, Florida.
All right.
I wish I could remember. Maybe I'll go back and we'll give them a little shout out next time.
Do you remember what it cost?
Yeah, it was about $60. So it's not cheap, but
Yeah.
it's up there with El Tesoro and Ocho and those types of brands.
It's a sipper. You're not going to
Yeah.
wind up making Paloma
I
or
wouldn't.
anything or a margarita out of this.
I wouldn't.
You can for sure, but it's a sipper. It's a really nice. I'm going to hang out and just enjoy and
Yeah,
the complexity of what it is.
definitely.
And it speaks to where it comes from. I mean, so many great tequilas coming out of on 1414.
Yeah, in that area, that around this section of Jalisco. Ah, man, it's really good. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I had the chance to go over there and find something new in the paper bag. And everything that they say on the social media is true. I give it mid-80s or something like that. This is one of those. If you're going to create a short list of your favorite tequilas, I'd put this on it.
Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico. And thanks for Happy Dia de Muerte, Day of the Dead, where we pay our respects for those who have passed, and
light candles, reflect, and
drink some tequila,
and sip some good tequila.
So thanks for being a friend, and visit teatimetequila.com often. We have some special sections up there. We try to keep up with certain news. There's actually some recent news that has come out of Mexico regarding the additive-free discussion. We're not going to get into that here, but you can find it. It's really interesting.
Visit our website.
Visit our website. That's Wally now, standing in front. Probably
sponsorship. We
Thank you for.
having,
Go ahead.
Hobie sunglasses, as well as Chewy's for some toys.
Yeah, we really like the Hobie sunglasses. They have a special place in our heart because we've had over the years 8 or 9 black labs or Labradors in general, and our very first one name was Hobie. So we love their sunglasses. They're very stylish. They have floating ones and all that, and they're reasonably priced too, in that $50-$60 range, kind of like the tequila. So go out, buy yourself a pair of Hobies and a bottle of Viva Mexico and have a good time. Cheers, everybody. Alexa, resume.
Guadalajara, tienes el alma de provincia.